Hello my darklings and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to watch this video today. I am Vicky Scythemore, your vampire queen and goddess. If you don't already know who I am, please make sure to subscribe, become a member of the Darkling Coven, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. This video is actually a custom that was ordered by a Darkling that is being donated to the community, so thank you so much to that Darkling. If you would like your own custom to keep privately for yourself or donate to the community, please email me at vickyscythemore@gmail.com. Also make sure to please follow me on Twitter, Twitch. I have a Discord. You can join the Discord community. All of the links are below. There's other links in my Twitter bio that I don't have included here. I think that's about it, so let's get started, shall we? You are here for a vampire transformation. You went through our entire process last time with our interview, several questions. I might add, so thank you again for doing all that and for being so very patient. We were able to get a hold of your sponsor and you were approved for a vampire transformation. I know, isn't that so exciting? I will be talking with you and going over the next steps of your transformation and how we will proceed for that. Alright, so to begin we will talk about the process itself so that you know exactly what to expect and so that you're not nervous or worried about anything. So we haven't really moved past the archaic kind of transformation where we drain our humans and then they have to feed or ingest vampire blood. We've tried doing the kind of cold, clinical way of doing this, where we will have you on a table, we will essentially bloodlet you, drain you, and then we can either feed you or intravenously give you vampire blood. But it seems whenever we did that in such a cold manner, the vampires that turned out were very aggressive, very angry, very vengeful, full of rage. And we think it's because it was missing that core interaction during a transformation. So we're back to the archaic way of doing it, where a trained professional vampire, such as myself, will feed on a human, drain them completely, and then you will feed straight from the vampire themselves. This keeps that momentous connection between the two beings so that the vampire that turns comes out usually a lot better. This is also why we have a sponsor for you to kind of walk you through your process of being a vampire after you are turned, so make sure to go to them so that they can train you and you can feel right at home being a vampire. The other thing is that what we leave you with here today, so we make sure that before you leave you are properly fed. We want to make sure that you don't leave hungry because there are temptations all around. We did screen you before this with that interview, making sure that you were an ideal candidate, hopefully to not become vengeful, and also strong enough to keep your willpower when you leave. You will also be given a blood bag, a free blood bag for you. You know that we have certain blood banks set up specifically for vampires from willing donors, so make sure that you also with the receptionist get a printout of that. There's also a little booklet. There's a digital download of course as well that you can pull up on any of your home body devices, so whichever you like. Some people just like having that printout. I think that's about it. I'm trying to think of any other specifics. Do you have any questions for me? Yes, you will feel the effects of being a vampire right away. The transformation is quite painful, of course. Your human body must die first for you to be able to become a vampire. Your cells will change when you ingest vampire blood. You may feel some feelings of euphoria. I think it helps with that deep connection of actually feeding from me and me feeding from you. It's a lot more pleasurable experience than the clinical way. Good, okay. Any other questions? Yes, I don't know if I should be telling you this, but recently we have been experimenting and trying a new procedure to revert vampires back to humans. So far we've been very unsuccessful, though. That's why I feel it's okay to tell you, because it is not currently an option. If you no longer want to be a vampire, it's not like you can just come back at a procedure and go back to being human. At least not yet. All of the trials that we've had so far, every vampire that we've been able to successfully turn back into a human, because not all of them have, unfortunately turned back into a human at the current age they were at, or with advanced aging, even if they'd only been turned a few years. And since a human body cannot sustain life past hundreds of years, they passed almost instantly, and there was no way to turn them back into a vampire at that point. Once you've turned into a vampire once, it doesn't seem that you can do it again, because when you go through the transformation, you're being turned before you're a corpse. Vampirism is not about reanimating a corpse. So keep that in mind. Are you sure you still want to go on with this? Yes? Fantastic. Alright, I will be right back, and then I will feed from you and drain you. Alright? Alright, are you comfortable? Perfect. Alright, just either sit or lay, whatever's more comfortable for you. I will be feeding from your throat today. It is what flows the fastest, causes the least amount of agony. It works best too for the vantage point of uncomfortableness between a vampire you did not know, and quite honestly, I don't know you either. I wasn't even here for the interview process. So, just be comfortable. I will be very gentle, puncturing my fangs into your neck. If at any time you need to absolutely stop, know that you will die, but I may stop if you need. It will be very painful. Just breathe through the pain. It'll be fine. You'll be a vampire in no time flat. Oh, you are drained. All right, here. Feed. I know you're weak. That's why I'll just drip my blood into your mouth. You can hear my voice still. It's going to be okay. Just drink. Drink deeply. There you are. The vampire blood is starting to take over your body. You're starting to transform. Your body will die completely now, cell by cell. This is the most agonizing part, of course. Alright. Now this is the part where it's a little tricky. I want to make sure you have enough vampiric blood, but not too much to where I can't function to help you out. Okay, I think that's enough. That's enough. Oh, I know it's delicious. You have to let go, please let go, thank you. Alright. Yes, you should start feeling better now. There's definitely more than enough blood for you. Good. How are you feeling? Good, yes, you should feel like a vampire now. Everything should look and sound completely different. I'm sure you can smell several things you weren't able to smell before, hear things you weren't. Everything will be a brand new experience. I can feel your blood dripping from my chin. Don't want to mess up this uniform now. Well, good. It seemed like the transformation went perfectly. Last thing I want to do to check though, besides using my own senses, I can hear that you have no heartbeat, but I want to make perfectly sure that you do not. Alright. Not a single trace of a heartbeat at all. You are 100% vampire. The transformation was perfect and complete. Alright, well, remember, follow up with your sponsor, your vampire sponsor. If you ever have any problems, feel free to make an appointment with the Vampire MediCorp. Any transition issues, any problems or questions, any viruses that you may have. Yes, there are vampire viruses. Yes, and before I forget, here's your blood bag to go. Good. You should be sufficiently fed from my blood. Vampire blood satiates us better than humans ever will. Something good to remember, but not something to come in good contact with on a regular basis. It can have effects on you though. But I am clean and I am trained, so here's your blood bag. Perfect. And I hope that you have a most lovely evening. Take care.